Real chicken is yellow, not white. Pasture-raised chicken usually has yellow fat and skin because of natural pigments found in grass, corn, and marigold. The result is that white pale chicken can often signal less diversity in diet and lower micronutrient content. Best you can do is look for chicken like this that has pasture access, eating bugs, grass, and natural feed.
False! He's talking about two things here at the same time, the meat and the skin. Let's talk about them both. Yellow meat, yellow fat is not an indication that anything was raised on pasture. It's more an indication of how old the chicken is and what breed the chicken is. Young chickens of almost every breed are going to have the standard white fat and pink flesh that you see in just about every chicken, whether you get it in the grocery store or whether you get it from me. If you get a whole pasture-raised chicken from me, you might notice that there's a lot of like yellowish fat around the skirt, which is a part of the reason why my chicken is better, but it's not going to be this carroty yellow, and frankly, it looks like an edited image that this guy showed from wherever he got it. Now, when you get older chickens, for example, if you were to take one of the older hens that I've got out there and slaughter it and pull the egg sacs and everything out, yeah, the fat is going to be a little more yellow, and the meat, it's not going to be yellow or orange. It's going to be more of a deeper, rosy kind of colored pink, but it's not going to be yellow. Get yellow chicken meat, you need to call Jesus. Now, for the skin, shockingly enough, chickens have two layers of skin, and that outer layer of skin is going to be yellow, like you saw in the picture. You'll also notice in that picture that there were still some feathers attached to the bottom of that drumstick. Yellow skin like that, not getting that first layer of skin off, is an indication of an underscald. Chickens, once they've been dispatched, are dunked in hot water so it loosens up the feathers so the feathers can come off nice and easy. But if the temperature is too low or they're not put in long enough or both, then when they go into the picker, that picker isn't going to get that first layer of skin off. And again, evidence of older chickens. Older chickens are harder to scald properly because their feathers are kind of just more in there. Like the feathers are easier to get off young chickens. So if you have an older bird that maybe you get from a homesteader, somebody who does Freedom Rangers or old spent hens instead of Cornish cross like we do, it's more likely that you're going to have a chicken that wasn't able to get that skin off because they're harder to scald. Some people prefer that outer layer of yellow skin. Doesn't hurt anybody. There's nothing wrong with it being there. Some people swear it makes chicken more crispy because it's got a thicker layer of skin. So if you were to fry it, for example, then it might come out a little more crispy on the outside. Problem is that it's probably going to be tough as nails on the inside because you are using an older chicken and it's not really good for high heat cooking methods. So yeah, no, orange skin, orange meat, orange fat, not an indication of anything except usually the age of the bird. And if you get something from me, which is some of the best chicken you can possibly get, that Joan is going to be whiter than Trump's cabinet.